I'm out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They check the style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Dragons of Tokyo taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Will Weichert to kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 10 flat. Set, hut.
On play action. Love to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge it? This is going to be fun.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Tokyo first down.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Hut.
Off the play fake, Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking deep here for Chase. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
To the air again, Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
And it's 4th down.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20.
22-yard line.
60-minute block. I just want to rock. I just want to I just want to rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides. And you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Looking to put a drive together.
15. Yellow. Let's go out, 80. Right side.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It'll be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to look for some big yardage.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The Rams are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Mahomes will do it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. When you look at this defense, there are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, for the offense, it looked like that drive had the makings of something good. They were starting to hit a groove, but the defense clearly had other ideas, not only to force the turnover, but to handle the scoring themselves.
They had no panic in their eyes, was there, partners? Think about it this way. A Hall of Fame coach once told me the best characteristic he liked out of his teams was that they didn't flinch. This group, they got pushed back in an early series, kept their composure, and made a big play that swung the momentum their way.
Gets around him. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
A big play there for L.A. 42 yards.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, 57.
Now Mahomes. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
15, yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jalen Waddle with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
And the Tokyo first down.
Ready?
Glove. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
These two teams all tied after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Yellow.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And Mahomes will do it himself. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this will be incredible field position as that'll kick out of bounds inside the opponent's 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They hold him to only two there on the screen. It's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game. But I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. This is Walker. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Love. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
60 red. 60 red. Drill green. Strike. Check. Red. Yellow. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. It's counted up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Mahomes going to throw. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open. I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Rams are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Rams take over first
A
and
nightmare
10
of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
15.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught well on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and we will remain tied here in this third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And it takes this near the 25, just a little past there. Call it the 26.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7.
Yellow. Hey, yellow, go.
Back to throw here. Open man is Ibuka. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I don't need to.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. 20, 5, touchdown, LA! Saquon Barkley with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here to their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Michael Williams.
Jordan Love.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And it's third down.
Ready.
Love now. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
But it brings up fourth down.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And the Tokyo first down.
Love looking to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. Now Love. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Adonai Mitchell, 27 yards. And the Dragons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Jalen Waddle. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Shamar Stewart collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Well, there was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Throwing. Love. And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards, the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He can't get him down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
That's another Rams first down.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 6. Barkley inside handoff. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 40. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure
And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, Jalen Waddle. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Rams add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
28, Dragons.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still winning, and how you continue to lead.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Taken down at the 30.
Good first from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Attack! Fire down these two. That's a line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
9 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. Brought down at the 20.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Yellow. Right side.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Yellow.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Rams are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Dragons 14.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Love from the gun. It's caught. Mitchell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Here's Love. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw now. Here's Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
On 4th down, Love. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And touchdown! Jamar Chase, 40 yards. And the Dragons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now for the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the field goal for the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. They'll get it up near midfield at 49 before being taken down. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he totally forgot that he needed to stay in bounds. And then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll try to do it himself. This is caught by Waddle. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Rams, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Tokyo, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well.